Hey guys, Pastor Joe here. Hope you're having a good week. Just want to talk to you guys for a few minutes about our 2016-2017 ministry goals. I want to break that down to three categories for you just so you can kind of have some clarity and understanding of what we want to try to achieve this next year as we continue to labor to plant the well here in Hastings. And there's three specific categories of developing leaders, developing gospel communities, and developing funding that we think are real key, real important in terms of what we're doing. And so in the area of developing leadership over the course of the next year, we have an external advisory board that is made up of three other pastors externally, church planters and pastors who have just been seasoned in ministry that help to oversee me as an elder and church planter here at the Well, and they help to kind of set direction and coach and ask great questions. And then we also have developed internally two different teams, one being our shepherding team and the other one being our practical care team. Our shepherding team consists of four other dudes next to myself who are kind of sensing a call towards pastoral slash eldership slash shepherding kind of ministry, and our commitment within this team is to meet monthly for the purpose of studying through some eldership development resources, as well as just helping these other four guys to engage the work of shepherding. The scriptures exhort us to shepherd the flock of God, of which we are a part, with humility and gentleness, and to do this faithfully, knowing that God Himself is the master shepherd. So, of course, the next year, I want to help to develop those guys as shepherds and elders in our church. And then also this other team internally is our practical care team. This consists of seven other men and women in our church who love to serve God by serving coffee, doing greeting and follow-up, helping in the kids ministry, in our nursery ministry, our transportation ministry, as well as some of our media ministry, as well as helping to take care of just some of the facility needs that we have. And so our commitment is to meet monthly as well as a team, work through kind of some soul care development so that we understand that we need to be followers of Christ before we perform the function of ministry, and then just to empower and train and equip that team to do the work of the ministry. And then secondly, we want to be developing our gospel communities in a healthy and faithful way this year. We want to develop some good study content that helps our gospel communities, people that are participating in that, grow in gospel depth, family health, and missional diversity. So we're studying through a couple different resources: the Gospel Centered Community, as well as the Gospel Centered Life, as well as a gospel recovery study. Over the course of this next year, we'll be studying through those three different study resources. And we also wanted to develop a gospel community assessment tool, which helps to assess the health of which our gospel communities do life together, share life together, grow in the gospel together, discover God's word together, pray for one another. So we're going to be developing those things over the course of next year for our gospel communities. And then finally, thirdly, and not lastly, we need to be developing leaders, right? Developing gospel communities. We also need to be developing our funding levels, developing our financial health. Our annual budget is about $82,000, $83,000. And thankfully, 2016 budget looks like it's covered. God has provided faithfully for us, as we know and trust that He always will. And in the course of 2017, we have about $40,000 to $45,000 left to raise to make that budget. So we're about 50%, almost 50% funded for 2017. And so we'll be doing some heavy fundraising internally with members of the Well, as well as doing some fundraising with external individuals and churches who want to support church planting. So I just hope that this kind of paints the picture of our 2016-2017 ministry goals for you. Hope to make that clear. If you have any other questions about who we are as a church, go check us out on the web, www.thewellhastings.com. Thanks for giving me some time today. See you later.